the absolute drama in my Twitch chat. Memes for the first time in probably like 2 weeks. Not the first chatter. I was holding back this whole time. You literally were. You do this shit, the same thing that Memes does, but on Diesel's streams. Oh. How's that? Good song. Alright. On Diesel streams, I wait until after the startup ends before I take it. Oh, I was holding back this whole time. Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. Fun. That's alright. That's right. No one knows what SRS stands for. Isn't this supposed to be where the shortcut is? Is it not going to let me take the shortcut because I didn't reach it before the update? I have to knuckle blast it. Okay. Already P-rank Panopticon? No, I didn't. I just encountered it. I wish. Ow, fuck. Hi, kitty cat, yo. Wow. So how's your day been going? Oh, that was Flesh Prison, the first one. Was Minos. Oh. I was gonna say I glitched it out and then...
This prison to hold me. A visitor. Indeed, I have slept long enough. The kingdom of heaven has long since forgotten my name, and I am eager to make it remember. However, the blood of Minos stains your hands, and I must admit, I'm curious about your skills, weapon, and so, before I tear down the cities and crush the armies of heaven, you shall do as an appetizer. Come forth, child of man, and die.
You walked into this place? Aw. Damn. Jeez, I'm trying. I didn't even fucking hit him with it.
You can't escape.
What did he get killed by?
You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape.
Aw. Hydrate, give me a second. I feel like I had two really good runs right at the beginning and now I'm sucking again. Hitbox on the fucking Tatsu lasts so long.
You can't escape. Destroy!
Hello, how's everyone doing? I'm doing alright. What's your name? No bot. No boot. No boot.
Who's coming? You can't escape.
Fuck.
Destroy.
No for bow beat. No for bow 3T. There you go.
Who's coming? You can't escape. That's it. You can't escape. This will hurt. Destroy.
Don't worry about what name. Just say whatever easiest. Alright, I'm going with new bot. Like new Cybot from Mortal Kombat, but not.
You can't escape. Destroy. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape. Destroy.
Fourth person to mention that character. Good to know.
Keep coming.
Great minds think alike.
You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape. This will hurt. Destroy. You can't escape. Yes, that's it. Destroy. Who's coming? You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape. This will hurt.
Damn.
People coming. You can't escape. Destroy. This will hurt. You can't escape.
follow new bot.
You can't escape. Destroy.
Let me see.
Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. This will hurt.
Oh well.
You can't escape. Destroy. This will hurt. Yes, that's it. You can't escape.
What did I get? Oh, I know I got hit by. That sucks that I got hit by.
Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape. This will hurt. Destroy. Keep coming. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape. This will hurt. Nice drop. Destroy. You can't escape. Yes, that's it. Destroy. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. This will hurt. You can't escape.
the read right, I just fell. I was in the air, so I couldn't parry. I was in range to parry the P-2. Aw, that sucks. Mind if I give a little suggestion? I do. I do mind. Please don't.
You can't escape.
Thank you for asking. Damn. Unless it's specifically about how to parry the destroy attack, then I will accept that, because I've been curious about that. Just don't know what part of that fucking hitbox you're supposed to parry.
You can't escape.
Ah, fuck.
This
gonna suggest a nail knob? There you go, that works. Here. Thank you. Fuck.
You can't escape. Destroy. You can't escape. This will
Better not.
destroy. You can't escape. Yes, that's it. Destroy. You can't escape. This will destroy.
I tell you what, being able to parry the second phase fucking rocks.
Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. This will. You can't escape. Yes, that's it. Destroy. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. This will. You can't escape. Yes, that's it. You can. Keep coming. You can't escape. Destroy. This will. You can't escape. Yes, that's it. Destroy. Keep coming. You can't escape.
Fuck. You see him walk right past it? Oh my fucking gosh, okay. No, okay. That was funny. He's like, no thank you, I'm just gonna... That's it. Fucking finally.
So concludes the life and times of King Sisyphus. A fitting end to an existence defined by futile struggle. Doomed from the very start.
God, this voice actor is so fucking good.
And I don't regret a second of it.
That was so much easier post-nerf. Fuck, I'm glad I'm done with that. Terminal data 2, encrypted. An update on terminals. Note, this is all still under investigation. Do not share until you have verified all... That's not... That's... This is a different version of the song. That's creepy. The last terminal... Okay, I'll read this. Do not share until verified all claims and finish the draft. This leaks like your last draft. Won't be enough money on the entire damn planet to pay your equal fees. Since the previous report, more powerful communication equipment has been successfully designed and built, made possible thanks to the generous nations of... Fuck. Thanks to the generous donations of insert company being presented to, whom we hold in high regard. With this new equipment, we've managed to re-establish a connection with some of the higher-end machines that were left behind after the Hell exploration and excavation project was abruptly cancelled due to error. Sam's GS3 JTIU. What we have discovered is truly remarkable, and if proven true beyond reasonable doubt, revolutionary to the entire robotics community. Boredom. Ugh. The terminals, unable to move, have grown bored. While they're connected to each other and able to communicate among themselves, once connection to the surface was cut, they're getting no new input, therefore stalling all communication to repetitions of already known information. Unknown how similar this boredom is to actual emotion or what caused it has led to symbiotic relationship with other machines. Essentially, terminals scavenge whatever they can via teleportation systems and trade those supplies and resources with machines that were left behind in hell in exchange for entertainment. That is, the machines record their battles for survival in hell, and the footage is graded based on its entertainment value and uses points in exchange for goods and services such as new weaponry. It seems that this relationship has become so deeply ingrained into the existence of terminals that they have developed a social hierarchy, wherein those who collect the most entertaining battle data are considered in higher regard than those whose findings are poorer quality. More recently, the terminals have collected enough data to create a simulation space that they let machines plug into called the Cybergrid, which allows the machines to simulate data. What? Simulate battles in a safe environment without the threat of being destroyed, which the terminals watch in real time as a kind of live entertainment. These findings are truly extraordinary, and though we too find it hard to believe, all the information we managed to gather validates these claims. If we can prove it with certainty, and if this draft doesn't fucking leak again, this will cause a paradigm shift that will require reevaluation of everything we thought knew about blood-fueled machinery. End of Data 2. For more information on the cancelled Hell Excavation Project, see Data 0, link removed. The point system and Cybergrind are fucking canon. Oh my god. I have this thing up. No fucking way. So the terminals are actual fucking robots. They're tricking robots in hell into fighting so that they can get points based on a point system. Cool. Yeah, that doesn't include the fucking 1,000 from, like, the last two. Having twice clashed with the machine and lost, Gabriel realized he'd been mistaken. Strong fire that burned inside him was not hatred at all, but passion. He's gay. Gabriel had never known the joy of a struggle, of coming face to face with an opponent of equal or greater measure. Though he had lost twice, each loss only further grew his desire to overcome. Until now, he had only done what was expected of him, but now, for the first time, he found himself something he wanted. Not even the fast encroaching end of hell mattered to him anymore. Still, having come to realize the horrors he had committed in God's name, he felt a great guilt. But he could not undo what he had done. Gabriel knew he had to make things right and headed to hell for the last time. Hey, question mark. Data. Flash Panopticon is a superior version of the Flash Prism, built to not only house the soul of King Sisyphus, but also with the capability to keep a watchful eye over any of his followers that may be imprisoned alongside him. This feature was never utilized, as Sisyphus Prime's soul had already started forming before being imprisoned, leading angels to fear they may be able to break out if his prison awakened. Though Flesh Panopticon creates fewer spawn than its predecessor, they're more resilient and their gaze is able to stop all wounds from healing. It may seem just a curse, but it nullifies the Whiplash's primary far, allowing it to be used freely to approach and destroy the spawn at close range. Flesh Panopticon's explosive make it dangerous to stay on the ground, but they will phase through the Panopticon to avoid it harming itself, making standing on top of it safer as long as the black hole isn't nearby. I already read that one. Though Minos was intelligent and persuasive, he was also a gentle and noble man. Such values mattered little to Sisyphus, who would gladly lie, cheat, and kill if that's what's needed to protect his comrades. In a hubristic show of power, Heaven decided that the only correct punishment for his sins would be breaking his will by subjecting him to an unending and impossible task, unaware of just how tenacious the spite of man can be. The two most powerful motivating factors in the world, love and spite. Money and spite, excuse me. D across the board. Yep, understandable. Thousands of years, Sisyphus bided his time, suffering his punishment day after day without any sign of regret or remorse, waiting for the perfect chance to strike and subvert Heaven's tyrannical rule. The disappearance of God and chaos in heaven, Sisyphus' time had finally come. Once the angels returned... Oh! Kara the... Oh! Thank you, Kara Technician, for 15 viewers in the raid. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I appreciate the raid, but, I kinda already beat the thing, and I was probably gonna end stream soon. Shotgun Gabe, I do remember you. I feel like I do. But thank you. Number 15. Thank you so much for the raid. What are you playing? Oh, thank you for the follow, Leaf Zera. Oh, it's at 500. Oh, you were also playing ULTRAKILL. So I just beat P-2. In case you were, you know, fucking tough. I had no chance of beating it before the nerf, and after the nerf it was still pretty difficult. Appearance of God and chaos in heaven. Sisyphus of time had finally come. Oh, thank you, Shotgun Gabe, for the follow. He's new to the game. Oh, well, don't look at that. Know the force and fury that boiled in the hearts of... How new to the game? Like, did you, like, just start the game, or did you, hasn't gone to Act 2 yet. Do you want to see how fucked up it gets? Do you want to see, like, how bad it gets? Hold on. Don't look at that. Don't look at this either. Spent 48 minutes fighting V2. Alright, so... I'm trying to think of how... The big nerf was Sisyphus being able to parryable in the second phase. Yeah, that was the only nerf, I'm pretty sure. And then they buffed him because they gave him more stamina, so he did more attacks in a row. So... When you beat a level, you get a rank at the end of your level, right? You probably know this. You can get up to S rank in each of the 3 categories. So if you get maximum amount of kills in a level, do it under a certain amount of time, and get like a certain high style level, you'll get an S rank in each of those categories. You get an S rank and do it without dying in the stage, or restart from the beginning every time you die, you get a P rank. And if you P rank, every stage in an act, you unlock a secret boss. And so the first boss was kind of just the boss, but the second secret boss had a whole level before it. And I just want to show you like the first fight of the second secret boss. Oh, you just started Act 2. Okay, yeah. So you know what this is. To get this fight, you also need to beat the first secret boss of the P-rank. You don't need to beat it with the pre-rank. You do need to beat it. I thought I killed him. There you go. You don't know what these things are yet. There you go. Fuck. Down, please. Thank you. Maybe I could P-rank this stage. Nice. Fuck! It's just supposed to get obliterated trying to beat a previous boss. Can you imagine? But yeah, ULTRAKILL's a fun game. But thank you for the raid. I'm okay with this game. I know I'm okay at this game. Fuck.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God. Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart.
Wait, hold on. I have to show you a cool thing you can do.
Become inanimate
We're gonna get rid of,
once more.
Okay.
Behold, the power of an angel!
Fuck, did I miss? Oh, I did it too early. Hold on. Okay. I want to show you this cool thing.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing. Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart, and you will behold the power of an angel.
Fuck. There you go. I get an S. I did.
How can this be?
Does your hair have jiggle physics?
By this
It does a little bit.
Thing. You
Is the next move catching the sides too? Oh my fuck, you're right.
This is not over.
That's a P-rank like I was talking about. Absolutely should try it. Come on. Should do the challenges. Woof. I don't know if I'm gonna P-rank or try to P-rank P-2. Fun fact, you can do this. You can glide across the water. Fishing. Never saw new VTuber models could do that. Anything's possible. Fuck. Loop around the island. It's fun. Damn. Love that shark. Alright, I think I'm done until... I'm gonna stream Pokemon later. This another fucking pitter. Does anyone actually think for a second that size 2 fish actually exists? We all just understand that that's like a lie, right? What? Oh. So confused, is even ULTRAKILL? I legit got this game last week. Yeah, no, this is... Do you not know the part where it turns into a fishing game halfway through? This is like... The shooter segment was just a joke, and it's actually a fishing game. I I'm just kidding. This is actually just a joke level. But this is actually ULTRAKILL, yes. I haven't had much time to play it, I guess. No, you're fine, don't worry. Whee. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, we need to check out... I forgot about the fucking developer museum. Pick up the cut weapons on the second floor. I like the SRS cannon. That's a good name for a... Holy shit, this is ULTRAKILL. Yeah, this is ULTRAKILL. The secret levels are fun. You should look into them. Perfect. Art room. Oh, that's fucking Minos dying. I was like, where did I recognize that scream from? Hello. Welcome to the Developer Museum. I'm Akita, the lead developer of the game. I started off working on the game mostly by myself, but over time the game has grown a lot. I've gotten so many wonderful people help me out over the years. So here they all are. The museum was mostly created by Vivizard, with just touch-ups, iterations, writing, and additional Easter eggs by me. You can find them in the restroom, down the hall and to the left. It's a good song. Yanni's doll is my favorite. Isn't it him, like, just shitting himself from, like, a different game? First floor is for all the people who helped out with the game's development. The second floor is all kinds of other neat development-related things, like cut content and early versions of stuff. There's also plenty of Easter eggs hidden around the museum. Most developers will have a book like this in front of them. You can read details of how they helped in creation of this game. Here's mine. Akita, creator of ULTRAKILL. I started development of this game on February 1st, 2018. At the time, it was just me, the flying dog, and Tony Skelly making an occasional 3D model. While the development team has changed and grown since, I still do the majority of my work. Just closer to like 60% of it now, than the old 99%. Contributions include all direction, game design, sound design, story, and animation. All level design, except this museum, sandbox, and 5S. All music, except some public domain songs and songs by guest composers, who you'll find down the hall and to the left. Most writing, programming, and art direction. Just in general, if it's in the game, I had my finger in that pie. Thank you for playing and hopefully enjoying ULTRAKILL. It's insane to me that a passion project I started just based on what I thought was fun in games has grown to be such a massive success. And so many amazing people thanks to this game and the community that has grown around it has been a source of much joy and plenty of anguish in my life. It's a rare gift to be able to not only create a work like this with my full creative control, but also be able to make a living off my own art without having to compromise my vision. It's all thanks to New Blood, all the developers here in the museum, and most importantly, you. Francis G. Francis, concept and texture artist. Francis joined the team in 2021 around the start of the Wrath Layer's development. When he picked up a general artist for New Blood thanks to his incredible Ultrakill fan art. This is just 8-bit Doom plus Devil May Cry. If you literally type devilmayquake.com, it redirects to Ultrakill. True. It basically is just Ultrakill. It's basically just Boomer Shooter plus DMC. Fun. Some of his biggest contributions include the design for Goliath and Ferryman, the pre-corpse version of Minos and Sisyphus, as well as their portraits. Design for the Torch Organ in 6.2, Aesthetics of Hate. Design for a cut weapon called the Beam Cutter. Unique level textures for 5.3, Ship of Fools, as well as almost all textures in the Heresy layer. Touchy designs of all the developers. Simply wouldn't be here without this game, and I'm so happy it's Ultrakill. Thank you, Kita, the rest of the dev team, everyone in New Blood for being such great people who always support what I do. Special thanks to my best friend who urged me to pursue what I truly love. Being a part of this team has been a dream come true. Here's to the greatest project. Aww. Jericho joined the team in 2018, shortly before the original Prelude's demo's release. He's responsible for many of the game's character designs and most of its weapon designs, as well as all the level textures for layers 2, 4, and some textures for the Rattler. Some of his biggest contributions included design for V1 and Gabriel. Wow. Knocked it out of the park. Designs for many enemies, such as the Drone, Street Cleaner, Boo, and Soldier. The designs for all weapons and ultra weapons, with the exception of the original revolver and shotgun, made promo art, which is used as the game's cover art. Most level textures, including all level textures for layer 2, 4, all the way for the intermissions in 2S. Hi, thank you for the rest of the dev team and you guys for enjoying what we create. Met many wonderful people throughout Ultrakill's development, hope to continue to so. Shout out to SX Big and Lovewood. Yeah. Big Rock BMP. Big Rock joined the team in early in 2018, during the Prelude's development. He's the first concept artist for the game and responsible for the designs for many of the game's bosses, such as the game's first ever character design, the Swords Machine. Some of his biggest contributions include the designs for many of the game's bosses, such as the Sword Machine, the Corpse King Minos, and the Hideous Mask. Designs for many of the game's enemies, such as the Mind Flayer, the Idol, and the Sentry. Designs for all of the bosses in the Prime Sanctums. Thanks to the rocket launcher wielding Ferryman and 5.3 Ship of Fools. Yeah, asked me to design a boss for this game. I had no idea that Ultrakill would become this big. I see so many people draw fan art of the characters I design is both intimidating as it inspiring me to continue to try and grow as an artist, and I hope my work inspires someone to pick up a pencil as well. It's a holdover from his trailer from that one PC showcase. Yeah, so people in the chat are wondering why it's called Devil May Quake. It's because during a E3 PC showcase, New Blood had a segment where they showed off a bunch of their games, and they all had joke titles for the they all had joke websites. Like, they had Unfortunate Spaceman, which was deaderspace.com. They had devilmayquake.com. I don't remember any of the others. Maximilian Ellison. Maximilian joined the team in 2018, early in the game's development. He's responsible for weapon icons used in UI, game over, scroll animation, as well as the game's logo. Proud to have played a small role in creating Ultrakill and grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this game. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all the players you support. Maria joined the team in early 2020, late into the Limbo Layer's development. She started off working alongside Sam from Act 2 onwards. But from Act 2 onwards, she's been responsible for all 3D models in the game with the only exception of the Sisyphean and Insurrectionist. She also handles the programming of all shaders and almost all graphical systems and optimizations. Some of her biggest contributions include many of the Act 1 models, including the Filth, the Corpse King Minos, and the Rail Cannon. All of the Act 2 models, except the Sisyphean and Insurrectionist. Programming for all the shaders, programming for most graphical systems and optimizations. Waste no time to fear. Take the leap and embrace the person you want to be. You're not alone, so live your authentic self and always enjoy the journey. Aww. After Among Us blew up, Unfortunate Spaceman also got AmongUsWithGuns.com. Glued-owned with Thief with Guns. True. I'm so mad. I should have bought this plush. I But I still can. I should have bought the V1 push. Tony Segal joined the team right around the start of development in early 2018. They had previously worked together on a few small projects, including a now-cancelled self-game called Untraceable, which is the origin of the Thinking Man statue that eventually became Cerberus. Alongside that, he modeled many of the early character models for ULTRAKILL until leaving the project in mid-2019. He also made the original filth models animations, and though those have since been replaced, Something Wicked still uses one of them, making them the only animation in the game that I haven't made myself. Some of his biggest contributions include the original models for the Husk, Sword Machine, and Backer Arm, designed for the original version of Filth, getting me into DMC in the first place. Flying Dog joined the team right at the start of development in early 2018, designing and creating many of the first 3 models and their textures, although most of these models have since been remade and replaced. Hold on. I'll turn on the music a little bit. They're still based on his original designs, and many of the original models can still be seen here and there as Easter eggs. His final contribution to the game was the texture for the feedback arm in mid-2018. Some of his biggest contributions include designs and original models for the model, revolver, shotgun, and malicious face, the original model and texture for the nail gun, textures for the original versions of the Husk and Sword Machines. Samuel James Bryan. I think there's like a trash can here that you can throw the... I love that. From 3. Yeah. Oh. This guy. Samuel James Ryan. Sam joined in mid-2019, early into the Limbo Layers development, and is responsible for modeling most of the enemies in Act 1, including V1, V2, and Gabriel. His latest modeling work for the game was Sisyphean Insurrectionist in early 2021. He has mostly moved on to different projects since then, though he still occasionally helps with feedback and modeling advice. No idea. Ask Akita. Nerd Room. Cameron Martin, Quality Assurance Lead. Dalia Figura, Quality Assurance. Tucker Wilkin, Senior Quality Assurance. Scott Gorney, Technical Quality Assurance. People at QA team are responsible for making sure the game runs properly and without any major bugs. Thanks to them, ULTRAKILL looks and feels like a functioning game despite being a mess of duct tape, spaghetti, glue, and prayers underneath. Prior to ULTRAKILL joining the New Blood catalog, I had to do QA myself. Even that smaller amount of bug testing makes me question how these people manage to stay sane. Well, relatively sane. In the immortal words of the great Hungarian center forward, Nador Hidegkuti, Amikor Elion Aforadom, az zenepar le az Elző, Emily Menifog, Hozonom Ziespin. Yeah. What he said. Me when I have explosive diarrhea, King Rhino said. You want to hear explosive diarrhea? Oh, he's not in this room. Damn it. Where's Gianni? I want to go to the toilet. Alright, okay, never mind. No Gianni, I guess. Pitter, lead programmer. Pitter already started helping out with programming in late 2018, but is officially added to the team in early 2020 thanks to his ULTRAKILL mods and an early attempt at a custom-level system. He's responsible for most advanced programming in the game, such as systems like cheats, cybergrind patterns, and subtitles. He also created the entirety of the sandbox in 5S, with only matter of aesthetic touch-ups from me. Basically, if you look at the game's code and see anything that's actually done well, it's probably him. Some of his biggest contributions include programming level designs for the sandbox in 5S, programming for most of the advanced systems like cheats, cybergrind patterns, and subtitles, lots of programming optimizations and bug fixes, lots of miscellaneous programming help. Same. MacTech was brought onto the team temporarily in early 22 thanks to the experience and system thinking mod for ULTRAKILL. Overhauled the style system to include staleness as well as other related quality of life features. So fuck this no, I'm just kidding. Goodbye. Johnny is in a room next to the pool. Okay. Manual Cabal Crow Shizov. Additional programming. Cabal Crow is one of the first hardcore ULTRAKILL fans who helped spark the game's speedrunning scene. Also helped a lot with figuring out bugs before the game got a QA team and recorded most of the trailer footage in early trailers. Programming contribution comes in the form of the climb step system he created in 2020. Allows players to smoothly step over and onto and over small ledges and obstacles. You know what they say, 50 bucks is 50 bucks. Yeah, me and you too, buddy. Lucas Farmer. Oh, I got that like glitch into the wall there. Lucas is another new blood programmer, mostly working in his own game, but occasionally jumping in to help with ULTRAKILL when needed. Contributions have been mostly optimization related, helping make the game run better as well as creating development tools that allow for easier per level optimization. Many thanks to everyone here, including you, the one reading this. Always been my dream to work on video games, but I never thought I'd be good enough. How was it? To do it professionally. I dropped out of high school early due to insanity, and I never really felt like I was throwing my life away. I never gave up, and I never will. Whoever you are out there, never lose hope, and always know that there's no shame in being yourself and doing the things you love, so long as nobody gets hurt. You're more than your label, and you're worth more than your credentials. Enjoy the little moments, embrace what makes you happy, and be the best person you can be. Aww. I ULTRAKILLed a dev. I'm going to ULTRAKILL you, you insignificant fuck. Benoit. Ben, aka Zombies, New Blood's resident programming wizard. Hops around from project to project, fixing tricky issues and giving general programming advice. If there's a problem, he knows the solution. Most of his work on ULTRAKILL is in the form of helping other programmers. He himself has programmed some of these systems in the game, such as the controller support and the auto aim assist. Hey Akita, can we say fuck in the game? You can in fact say fuck. Art room, nerd room, rest room, talk room. Is this statue? Dave Oshry, CEO of New Blood Interactive. Whee! Oh. These early models. Schism, originally just called Super Projectile Zombie, is another out of the original Filth model. Tony and Flying Dog were both busy around the time, so this model didn't even get a unique texture. It's the original Filth texture without their own chin. The new version still uses the same skeleton animations, which means the extra arms just flop around like ragdolls since they have no animation data attached to them. New designs from the husks were drawn and modeled in a bit of a rush to get them done in time for the Prelude Festival. We were going for the new version of the demo after the game got picked up by the New Blood. It means that the new designs only got one sketch from one angle each. This leads to a funny incident where Sam, while making the model, misunderstood the sketch. The head was just sticking out really far in front instead of being on the shoulder, which leads to the first iteration of the model looking like a xenomorph. Cool. That's a good skeleton model. I kind of like the old Filth model. Kind of looks good. I think it looks scarier than it does like action-y. Old sword machine looks cool too. Alright. Mandalore Harrington. Enjoy Young. Mandalore. I never watched Mandalore stuff. Originally met with Mandalore in late 2019 after his review of Dusk, where I DM'd him to ask him to elaborate on some criticisms he mentioned of retro shooters. At the time, ULTRAKILL was just a small no-name project, but he still took the time not only to write an in-depth reply, but also play ULTRAKILL's demo and give very useful feedback to it. As thanks for his help, I wanted to make a little joke boss fight featuring him and Joy based on some in-jokes from Mystery of the Druid stream, using clips from his iReview as his voice lines. Once he saw the boss, he offered not only to re-record those lines, but also record completely new ones with Joy. They improvised together. Visit me in the tombs with piped-in music. How classy. Thanks for playing.
Oh, it's you. See you in my coffin.
Hmm?
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
I love that. Oh, hey, babe. Johnny originally approached me offering his talents in late 2019, but we didn't start working together until mid-late 2020, a bit less than a week before the game came out in early access. Despite the short time frame, he knocked it out of the park, not only defining and solidifying Gabriel's character and voice, but also delivering fantastic performances that managed to capture both his visceral intensity and the subtler nuances of internal world. Since then, he's only gotten better. I'm very glad to work with someone who understands both my vision of the story and the character of Gabriel so well that he was able to improvise all the taunts in Gabriel's first fight. He's a joy to work with, and the dream of any overambitious indie developer like me. Can you write in that I said thank you to gay people? Oh yeah, that's.
Plushy told me.
Huh?
Plushy told me.
I love that. Russell involved in early 23 after hearing his fantastic performance as the narrator in Disco Elysium, feeling that his deep textual voice would be the perfect fit for King Sisyphus. It's a pleasure to work with and help really make Sisyphus stand out as his own unique character. Fucking amazing voice actor. Stephen White. Also me. Stephen White. Excuse me. Oh hey babe. It's aggressively. With most people, I mainly knew Stephen Waite as the voice of Kalo from Blood, but hearing him as Nyarlathotep in Dusk made it clear that he still had the skills. So even before joining New Blood, I already decided that I wanted Stefan to voice someone in ULTRAKILL. When time came to choose the voice for Minos Prime, the choice is obvious. Stefan was lovely to work with, and his voice lends so much richness and character to Minos that I really can't imagine him any other way. The game has fucking amazing voice actors. The Restroom. Meganeko. I met Meganeko in early 2020 after Big Rock, who's a fan of his, noticed he followed the ULTRAKILL Twitter account and asked if he'd be interested in collaborating. Originally, I didn't have anything specific in mind, but once he sent me a sound test clip that showed the kind of content to go for, it immediately struck me as the perfect music for an endless survival mode. Sound test eventually, through much of the iteration, became the Cybergrind's titular background music. In a way, you can thank him for causing the creation of that mode. Playing the alpha demo got me incredibly inspired. Getting to channel that back into the game was a bit surreal. Big thanks to Kita and Big Rock for reaching out. P-2 Church. P-2 Church, aka Master Boot Record, approached me in mid-late 2022, and I was already a fan of his music as P-2 Church, so I was very happy to have him on board as a guest composer. Timing was perfect as well, since his style fits so well with the sex of the Hair Sealer. So he created the first battle theme for P-2, titled Teme Rosso Sing. I also collaborated on the Connected ARG, with him doing most of the heavy lifting since he already done similar things with his projects. Low resolution, high imagination, praise the code. Additional music credits. Take Care, the shop theme, sample from Were You Feelin' by the Russ Morgan Orchestra. Cerberus and 05, Cerberus, classical music sample from Mars, The Ring of War, from Gustav Holst's Planet Suite. Third Illusion, written by Claude Debussy, performed by Lauren Goodhart. I Call for You, Lord Jesus Christ, In the Flesh, written by Johann Sebastian Bach, public domain. Final Staircase and P1 Souls Forever, sample from Histoire de Ville, composed by Maurice Dupre. Chaos, bass clarinet and soprano saxophone, improvised and recorded by Quetzal Torado. Deep Blue, In the Wake of Poseidon, tenor saxophone, improvised and recorded by Quetzal Torado, edited by Akita. Fallen Angel and 6-2, Aesthetic for Hate, developed by, yeah. Cool. Special thanks to Magnega for telling me my previous game, Untraceable, was unfun, causing an existential crisis that resulted in me dropping that project and making ULTRAKILL instead. Miko Temper and Robert Rallis for their continued support, as well as beta testing and giving feedback. BGB and Splendid for beta testing and giving feedback. Okay. Salad Drew Jaquito. Some of their biggest contributions include Jaquito. I don't even know what Jaquito is. Jacob joined the team in early 2020 to help write the prose and dialogue for the game after I met him through a mutual game developer friend. Mostly responsible for writing in various books he found around levels, as well as Gabriel's dialogue and the prose to the animation cutscenes. In Act 1, Came up with the general outline of what I want each text to have, and you write it with some tweaks and edits from me afterwards. While in Act 2, the prose writing was more even 50-50 split between us. Most of the great poetic phrases and impactful lines that have become iconic in the ULTRAKILL community are thanks to his skills with the English language. The Visitor was picked up temporarily in late 2020 to create this museum thanks to his experience and skills with the early version of the ULTRAKILL level editor. He designed a level and made all the models and textures for it. If you're wondering why it's the best looking level in the game, here's the reason. ULTRAKILL is special to me in a way that is just a book's length of words. Working on this game is something I'll have hold close to my heart, as always. If I can continue to work with a wonderful new blood, the interactions I've had with the community help bring me be a part of this team. Sometimes I wonder where the dominoes fall begins and where it will end. But if OIF ever sees this, a good YouTube video, the ULTRAKILL Rip and Tear, really can change your life. Aww. It's a very pretty area. I didn't. Hold on. Big Dave. I just passed through that wall. ULTRAKILL development history. Aww. This is a good song. The history of how the game went from Big Die to ULTRAKILL. I love this game so much. It's such a good game. Remember when the railgun didn't have ammo? Fuck stalkers. My homies hate stalkers. Very good film.
Hey, where we going?
Oh, this is the chessboard. Oh.
Okay, bye. Hey, where we going?
Anything cool over here? No, just some coral. Aww. Won't let me leave the room. Contrast between the map tests? Were they map testing in goddamn Jerry's mod? Jerry's mod. Yeah, the fucking arm boy.
Where we going?
The sandbox in this game is designed to look like GM Construct. I forgot about that. Good fish. No arm boy on this side. Nuke the fish. I'm so bad at nukes. Fuck. No! I forgot I had the fucking screw. Alright, give me a second. It's so hard to do the nuke on controller. There's a lot of people doing nuke the fish speedruns. I can't. I fucking give up. Hold on. What is it? It's do that. Hold on. Let me try this again. One more time. Fuck. Yeah, I give up. I can't do the nuke. Front roll record is like 13 seconds, don't ask me how. I saw the YouTube videos too. YouTube recommended me videos of it. I was like, okay, cool. Oh. Okay, good. I was like, no more audio for me, I guess. I lose my audio privileges. I think if you, like... you destroy all the plushies, something happens. The stray was originally just called Projectile Zombie or Projectile Husk, and for one short period of time, Stalker, though the name was instead given to the enemy that has it now. Tony was busy at the time, so I, with my limited blender knowledge, decided to his original filth model and make the original version of the stray, and Flying Dog made the texture for it. Again, we don't really have any concept art, so the texture was just based on the prompt to skeleton with all the organs and meat still inside it, or something like that. New version, based on Jericho's design for the soldier, still keeps the general idea but executes in a much less cartoony way. I like it. The filth, originally just called Zombie or Husk, was the same second enemy design for the game. We didn't have a concept artist at the time, so I just told him to make a scrawny zombie like the ones from Quake. This is the usual process where Big Rock joined as the first concept artist. Conscious design quality made clear that creative concept artists can really make a big difference. The interesting aspect of the filth is that, in the early versions of the demo, people complained about the AI of the melee enemies being too dumb, but those complaints completely stopped after the redesign. The new version actually looks like a mindless, swarming monster that only thinks about eating. So it being dumb no longer fell out of place or like a flaw, probably messaging the purpose of an enemy or object. Through its design, through how it looks, is often an underappreciated aspect of character design. The new design is inspired by the Debi Alma by Swans, which is also where the enemy got its name from. At first, the model's mouth and teeth were smaller, but I just kept telling Victoria bigger until I reached the point it's at now. Both was originally colored orange to make it fit with the Prelude chapter, but it actually became an issue where people would often have a hard time seeing them since they fit in too well, so the primary color was swapped to green instead. The filth are good designs. You need to trash like 20 plushies. Good to know. Orenji was first enemy designed by a concept artist, and the difference really shows. Big Rock's wonderful flame-inspired design is rich with implied character that later became explicit when they wrote the data entry for it. The original model, made by Tony Sigilli and textured by Flying Dog, unfortunately lost a lot of the nuance the original design had, built to the visual style of the game at the time. We were all amateurs and didn't know how to do any better. Freya has since then remade the model based on Big Rock's original concept art and perfectly translated into 3D. One of the other iterations of Super Machine's design had a gory human torso, as the enemies at the time were leaning more in the direction of struggle like human-machine hybrids before he had the setting, visual language, and story properly figured out. Wish's face, called Spider in the game files thanks to its transparent spider legs, were actually the first enemy design for the game. Though iconic now, its design was supposed to be quite different originally, as I wanted a stark and simplified look. Flying Dog, only modeling as a hobby, had a weird time pulling it off without any concept art aid, and so we eventually compromised with this version. This was back when I was stupidly ambitious and had no idea what I was doing, so there were a bunch of times ideas thrown around that ended up not keying in. The mouth was supposed to move and open when firing, but the rig was buggy and we couldn't get it to work. The eyes were also originally separated from the main mesh, so I had the idea that it'd be cool if you could shoot them out with your revolver for extra damage, or to cause the enemy to come blind and attack indiscriminately. It sounds really cool in concept, but in execution would not only be too much complexity for an early enemy, but also give them a hard counter that the player would always resort to, which I wanted to avoid to make the game more open to player expression. This is before Deed Eternal came out and had a big focus on weak points and hard counters. Another idea I had at one point was for it to be a hole in the back of its head, exposing the brain, allowing for nimble players to score big damage. This also never materialized. Me coming up with all these dumb ideas, often after the model was already done, but never committing to them, was very understandably frustrating to Flying Dog. The new model by Victoria is a beautiful, almost one-to-one recreation that manages to keep the iconic look while improving the visual quality while actually decreasing its resolution. That's cool. What are these cut guns? First weapon based on concept art drawn and designed by Jericho, as well as Flying Dog's final contribution to the game. The rougher, simpler original model still fit the visual style of the time, but since the graphics have improved, making it stick out like a sore thumb, which is one of the primary reasons we wanted to redo the old weapon models alongside the custom color system. Nail gun is probably a weapon that had to go through the most iteration before it finally found its place in the arsenal. In fact, it wasn't until the Sandbox update in summer 21 that it finally really clicked in, meaning that it took 2 years of constant tinkering and iteration to make an automatic weapon fit the ULTRAKILL arsenal. Is there a button that turns on all the enemies like the MW2 museum? I fucking wish. I remember that. I forgot you just like unlocked a memory for me. Oh, Ronan the Fallen, I never thanked you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Fallen. That was 7 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Biggest change was the change from infinite ammo to recharging ammo, so giving players more reason to switch away from it after a bit of use. Thanks, Wooly! But the change that finally made it click was speeding up the equip animation, which made switching it in combat much smoother, making it feel like an organic part of weapon combos. Some scrapped ideas and versions included a high damage, slow recharge harpoon, a version that allowed for firing both barrels simultaneously, increasing fire rate at the cost of the player's movement speed. Warmer eventually evolved into the magnet, the latter into the overheat. So despite how much things have changed, parts of the original still remain. A good shotgun. I love the shotgun in this game. I don't have the slabs. First weapon, as well as the first model ever made for the game. As usual, there was no concept art, so the design was made up on the spot by Flying Dog based on a prompt from me. Korea has since then remade the model and texture while keeping true to the original design, making for a straight visual upgrade. Revolver originally had different green and red variations. The old green variation is built to ricochet shots off of surfaces, fired by revolver onslaught. Unfortunately, while cool in concept, it was extremely unwieldy and awkward to use, requiring far too much setup and positioning to be used efficiently, clashing hard with the game's fast pace. The idea of showing off marksmanship via ricocheting shots stayed, however, but was reinterpreted into the now iconic and far more useful coin version. The red variation was a dual-wield variation, where the left revolver was fired with the primary fire and the right revolver with the secondary. As with the green variation, this is cool in concept. Mechanically, it was very uninteresting beyond the initial novelty. I had some ideas on how to fix it, but I ended up scraping it entirely instead. Since then, the dual-wield idea has been reinterpreted into the much more fun and freeform dual-wield power-up. Beam Cutter, designed by Francis, work in progress model by Victoria. Primary fire, hold fire beam, secondary fire, place remove beam drum. Sixth weapon, which is cut early in its creation due to running into many design issues and to avoid arsenal blow and weapon roll overlap. Based on the lightning gun archetype, it fires the same beam that requires the player to track their target to deal continuous damage. Deals reduced damage while standing still to discourage the players from moving so while firing, though in this version you can just move back and forth quickly to fill that requirement without making aiming much harder. The same fire weapons are very difficult to make work well with the ULTRAKILL's combat system, as proven by how many iterations the nail gun had to go through before it found its place in the arsenal. Since infinite ammo means every weapon has to have its own niche in order to not make any other weapon obsolete, the nail gun already filled a similar role, made the choice to cut it instead of trying to force it into an already full arsenal. The front of the weapon was supposed to spin when the beam was being fired, but this work-in-progress model had no rigging. No sounds were implemented yet either, so it may seem quite weak in terms of feedback compared to the finished weapons. While I do really like the weapon in concept, I do think it was the right call to cut it. For a smaller arsenal when it comes to weapons, where every weapon is distinct and useful, or a larger arsenal where some of them become obsolete with the introduction of others. Sick. Black hole cannon. That super weapon that was intended to work via media that got filled by killing enemies. It was made around early 2019, shortly after the addition of the shotgun, with the intent of it being introduced much later in the game. The player would have the choice of using their kill meter for a temporary buff, a la Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry, or a shot with the black hole cannon. Meter was scrapped due to these kind of mechanics often leading to issues with hoarding and balancing. Since encounters can't be balanced around whether or not the player has a meter, making battles being either too easy with meter or too hard without it. Instead, the DT buff mode idea was turned into a dual whip power-up, which avoids the issue since level design controls when the player has access to it. Black hole cannon's role became filled with rail cannon, lower commitment super weapon that's weak enough to not become an ace-in-the-sleeve crutch for the players to skip tricky encounters with, and usable often enough that the player doesn't feel a need to hoard it. Although the black hole cannon was incredibly powerful when it was originally made, since the only enemies in the game were the basic husks, the game has grown far more chaotic and explosive since then, making it quite weak in comparison. It kept its original power level for this museum version for the sake of an accurate portrayal, so if it seems weak, that's because it was just made for killing filth, strays, and schisms. Black hole cannon never got a visual design or model, hence why it's represented by a stretched out shotgun. These many people think it was supposed to be a shotgun variation, but that was never the intent. How many more fucking plushies do I have to Rocket Race? Oh fuck. I haven't fucking... Hold on. Fuck. Alright, that was fun. I got to see the credits. Oh. Time is it? Almost 4 o'clock. Okay. I want to stop the stream soon because I am still planning on playing Pokemon later, but I want to do something. There we go. Wow, rude. Wait, can't I just skip past all of this? I forgot. I can just cheat. Oh wait, no, I have to... I can't just cheat. Hit it. And you go up there. It's doing this. What does? How the fuck does... Oh. To get to the top of this tower, which is gonna be difficult. At least like the midpoint, I guess. I don't know. Ow. I have to kill myself. I'm so bad at, like, boosting myself. I never noticed this lighthouse out in the distance. You know what? I can just... Hold on. I'm an idiot. No, don't do that. Cool. Never got that secret. Or Neptune has struck them dead. Learning how to do this. Hold on. I'm just exploring. I've long since stopped doing anything like relevant with this game. Now I'm just like exploring. I was setting up an Easter egg. I'm trying to. I gotta get up to the top of that tower to do it. I'm trying to, but now I'm just having fun. Hold on. So don't waste your rocket. I mean, don't waste all your jumps. I'm so bad at this, I'm sorry. I just have so much fun playing with this game. This is what... This is just how I play video games. There you go. Oh. I did it! I am Jakito. Bring me a sacrifice. It will give me the power to escape. Thank you. I shall lay waste this world. And the game crashed. Well, that's a funny Easter egg. Jolene, you know what'd be funny? Oh. What would it be funny? If I did what I was supposed to, I said I'd do, like, an hour ago. I'm not gonna raid anyone because I kind of don't want to be that dick that's like, I'm gonna raid someone and then have my viewers come back in an hour. The end of the stream there with no outro. Yep. There you go. That would have been a good joke. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I always apologize for bits that I didn't see through. Anyway. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm probably gonna see y'all in an hour-ish to play Pokemon. What time do I have on my schedule? I have to go to work early tomorrow. I'm at 4:30, so yeah. I'll start at 5 instead. Glad that I fucking beat Sisyphus finally. Now I can buy the ULTRAKILL shirt. Yeah! They were like, only buy this shirt if you've beaten Sisyphus Prime. But thank you all for watching. There are a lot of new viewers this stream, so if you haven't, you should follow me on Twitter too. That's where I post mostly. If you want updates on streams and stuff. Or you could stop by later. Oh, excuse me. And I'll be streaming. It'll be fun. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. And stop by in an hour. I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye-bye.